Hello peeps, Joggert here. Welcome back to another Starmade Let's Play episode. Today we are going to start building the actual mining station. Since everything else is out of the way, we can focus the next few episodes on actually building that. So yeah, that's coming up. So hello and welcome back to the second episode of my Let's Play on the Starmada server. Not the second episode of my Let's Play, but the second episode of my Let's Play on the Starmada server. And, wait, what? Light. There we go. White. Let's produce some white ones. Awesome. Oh dang, I need more glass. Hold on a sec. I got everything under control. We just need more glass. There we go. Put that in there. And we see light. Awesome. No clue why I produced those pink rods, but whatever. Okay, so now we need plans for today. Before I forget it and before we just like jump straight into it, we probably don't need these, but we will need that one. We have those. Awesome. Okay, so plan for today is building the refinery section of the station. So normally we are looking at the station from this side. So I put my shag in the first defense. By the way, I had to totally forgot in the last video, right? That thing couldn't fire without a power tank. So I added lots of capacitors over there. And now it's operating. Meanwhile, Shine updated the graphics and rendering and, you know, did performance stuff. And now I can actually see that station down there because before it was black and black. It's kind of different now. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, we are going to build this mining section. So I'm looking at this from here. Then probably, do I have... No, I have not. I might want to get some material to work with. Nope. Maybe. Let's start with that. The first thing we want to do is gray hull. Gray hull, really? Anyway, let's put that there and that there and whatever. Okay, this probably is... So, yeah, my plan. The station I would like to build is... I want to keep this really small because I want later upload it on starmade.net when it's finished, and I want this to be basically the mining station you just put in an area like this with lots of asteroids around, and then invest the 1 million and the resources and just blueprint, bam, there you go, right? And then having the profit of basically, then you can just mine everything, put it in there, or just dock at the station, and the station pulls it all out, right? So consumes, and then while you return to mining, it will produce all sorts of stuff out of it. So this thing I would like to set up. Now, this I want to be of a central column thing. So a column goes like here. Let's remove these blocks. because we don't want to mess with our transporter here. So we are looking from here, so this will be like a 3x3 column, and here in that thing, in that spot, I need the primary, well, this chest will pull out of the dock things. Like, yeah, let's set this up quickly. Like, we want to change all the items to auto pull. We want to add single category. That's interesting, because those categories, like as nice as it is that they have set them up, right? Problem still is that if I do crystal now with 10k, what will it add? Bastine, crystal. That is no. Clear. So what I basically want is just all the resources from the asteroids, right? And those are resources, raw, 10k, Bastine shard, ferret keen ore, Hatal shard, highlight ore. That looks good. Strength, Cynthia, Certis. Okay, so these. Then we want all the I don't know if we can do this by category, but we want all the it's not terrain. Is it terrain? I don't think it's terrain. Like, we want like the other stuff as well to get pulled. Okay, yeah, and we also need cancel. We also need like the scrap alloy, 10k, and we need scrap composite, 10k, and then we need like dolum is one. No. So basically we need to know the names of the asteroid terrain thingies. That's like, yeah. Dolum. How are the others called? I don't know. Like, is there a category for those? Hulls, no. This color thing, that, oh man. Figuring out how all the names of all the asteroids are called. Ah, there we go. Also, we have Shabazz, Cinnabar, Dolom, Larimar, Lucas, Hugel, Tect, and Varys. Also, Shabazz should be next. This setting up thing might take a while, but we actually really want this station to properly perform. So, as much as I love the game, really do, but these are just some things I really can't understand. Like, why? Why do it this way? Okay, then when we have this, we want... Alright, we want to have... we are going to put this in the middle then, I guess. Okay, so up there... we want to have a chest which collects the, how's it called? alloy, right? Okay. And crystal, no, crystal composite. There we go. There we go. All right, so I have figured out a plan on how I want to arrange stuff here. Now, first, we might want to put another one here. This one is going to pull out of there, and it pulls at single the scrap stuff. Scrap alloy. 10K. Okay. And change items to auto pull, add single the scrap composite. 10K. Maybe not 10K, maybe just 100. Let's also amount 100 those. Oh really, we can't change those? No, you have to delete them and then do it again. Sucks. Okay, but now we can add our microassembler. Put that here. And you pull from there. And you pull from there. Awesome. So that's set up already. Maybe we want to give this thing one of these. 6. Like such. Good. Okay, so this will take care of the how's it called? Stuff, right? Okay. No. Like such. I'll tell you what this is going to be in a second, so bear with me. I know what I'm doing. That's in the way. Whatever. Let it be in the way. I don't care. Okay, cool. We are going to add that thing here. Should work. All right. So now we have 8 colors, right? And they will all get one stream here. So we are starting at the very back with chests. Putting them like such. And going like... Is that... Yeah, that's appropriate. Like such. And all those chests are going to pull out of this central column. So, setting all these up to get their stuff. Next step we are going to do is putting the lights in, just so we know which color is which. And then we have to set up all of those chests pulling the right stuff. Why are we doing this? That is pretty simple. Let's say we just have a limited amount of, you know, storage space, right? So let's, for example, say we would deliver a huge quantity of one resource, and pretty much the entire refinery circle would be occupied with this one resource, right? And then we would deliver another resource because we would need that to finish whatever we want to produce. And then we would notice, like, damn, that doesn't work like this because, by the way, yellow goes here. That doesn't work like this because that is all occupied already. And so we would have to manually interfere with putting stuff or pulling stuff out again. And I don't want to do that. I want a system that is foolproof. So no matter what you do, you can always, like, just deliver more resources. As long as this thing has a bit of storage left, it can pull from the ships, and that bit of storage will be enough for all the other production lines to get fed. Let's say one line would be blocked. For example, we just delivered lots of ferrite keen ore and Bastion is in the same asteroid. Then, for example, the Lucra line here would be blocked, and those two green ones, I think it's the yellow asteroids which then hold the two green ones. Anyway, if we just now would use one single, how's it called? There we go, capsule refinery, to run everything through that with like 200 factory enhancers behind it. That capsule refinery would just clock up on not getting rid of all the ferrite keen, Bastion, or and the Lucra, maybe the Lucra and stuff like that. That would like clog it up. Done. It's full. It won't pull anymore. Yada yada yada. So the only way to prevent this is making sure that each of the resources gets pulled separately. Okay, so every single one of them will get, let's say this is the ore, right? Actually, let me set all those up, right? And we meet later because this otherwise would become a bit too boring, a bit too tedious. So I don't want to bore you guys because you're my friends, right? So not going to happen. Okay, now I have set up all the colors. Like this box is the Zapsoon. Like those are ores. Here will be the shards, like always this box, you know, color coded. And here will be the asteroid material, like dolom in this case, and tect in this case. Right? Okay. So, that was not intended. All right, let's go. So now that we have these, all these require getting, you know, capsule refineries to, you know, process them. So let's put in some capsule refineries, shall we? Okay, now having the capsule refineries, I want those to process everything a bit faster. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to hook up each of them with 3 enhancers. I really want stuff to get processed very quickly. Oh, by the way, we probably should produce a bit more of those. Let's quickly do that. Factory. There we go. No, activate production. What do you need? Crystal composite and mesh. Works for me. Okay, so let's just pick one. And I want this one to have one. Let's see. So that's 4 and 4 and 1 makes 9. Let's just go with this. So it's always 3, right? Right. And you get 3 as well. Awesome. So here we are powering these pretty hard already. That's cool. All right. Now, next step we have to do is collect everything again from our capsule refineries. So let's do that. All right. Now, having this lit up nicely, we still have to add all the storage to those. And that actually isn't just a bit storage. It's actually, I guess, going to be pretty much. Anyway, now we want to produce stuff out of those. And this stuff we want to just run full one chest. Okay? Because we don't need stuff we can produce each of those, like, you know, you'll find out. All right, the ore goes into, now we need those buddies. So we need 4 times 10, that's 40 of those. Okay, so this will pull, oh man, we need to add single capsule. And we need subsoon here. And we pull 100 or 200. Maybe better. Oops. Sorry. So this will process it. This will pull from there. This will pull from there. This will pull from there. Okay, so this will pull the 200 subsoon capsule out of that capsule refinery. Now the subsoon capsules, this will pull from here, we can turn into subsoon. Yeah, that's the ingot, right? View production, subsoon capsules. There we go. Okay, this will, what's here? This is Parcine. This will pull the Parcine capsules, sure. 200 again. And this will produce something out of Parcine, which should be a crystal. Okay, cool with that. And this I want to pull the dolom capsule. There we go, 200. And now comes the really interesting part, because this I want to pull from there, and this I want to pull from there. This producing the carved dolom variant. There we go. And this actually producing white paint, which also gets produced from dolom capsules. Okay, so basically out of those basic 3 resources, we auto-generate all the 4 standard resources we are going to need anyway. Okay, now another step we might have to check out is to let this thing pull from every capsule refinery the alloyed metal mesh and crystal composite. There we go. So, that done. Now, you are pulling already, right? Dolom capsules, yes. Awesome. Okay, same for the other colors. Now, this might take a while, so I'm going to pause this again. Okay, I made a mistake beforehand. I had connected the capsule refineries to the boxes here. We of course need to pull from our respective chests that way. Because yeah, as far as I know, the direction is they are going to pull out of the target. So this one pulls out of that with the purple indicator thing around it. Okay, so now these, I don't need these. They just all need to pull out of there. So same thing. Yeah, so I'm just cleaning up connections here and trying to get all of this set up properly. I was just thinking because of I maybe should have moved this one back, because now I would like to add the, you know, well, I can't put paint there anyway. I like to indicate what is in the boxes, and the boxes are going to go here. Let me quickly, like such. And now I would have to put the stuff here next to them, but besides the carved thing, I mean, yeah, I could put the thingies there, but it probably doesn't make that much sense. So I'm going to put the carved rock in there, and we'll leave the other places free, so it should work out. Still, it confused me for a second here. So, this is zirconia, right? Yeah. This is zirconia, this is Matisse, and this is whatever. Trend production. Zirconia ingot. There we go. There we go. All right. Whew. Still wondering if I don't want these to be directly next to them. Yeah, probably better. Oh, got no more storage thingies. Let's produce a few. So, you are pulling from here, you are pulling from here, you are pulling from there, you are pulling from there. Actually, none of these is really important. As far as I am concerned, because I mean, we could add a little storage space to the carved thingy versions, but paint, well, it's more important that we reproduce paint fast, because if we ever should want to make some painted armor or stuff like that, that should go quickly, pretty quickly. So let's add like this, and you are pulling from there. So yeah, paint maybe gets a little on the other hand, I actually should prefer speeding up those guys, those factories, so they produce this stuff pretty quickly. So those I'm pretty much going to set to pull everything, just because it's just a quick click away. At all. At a 200 rate. 100. 100. Change items at all. 100. There we go. Looks good so far. Okay. So these will be pulling the paints, the carved stone versions, the ingots, and the crystals. Okay, so we don't want to give them too much storage capacity. That was the word I was looking for. Instead, I'd prefer to at least for the paints add, you know, a few of those, not the factories, it's the enhancers. So, what I think we should do though is increase the, yeah, well, let's first give, oh, how to do that. Let's assign 6 of those to the capsule refineries, that was the word, or at least 3, and then have 7 attached to the paint factory. So those produce at least pretty quickly. Yeah, let's first, I went for those factory floors as floors. That is okay. And ceilings, so you actually, well, if you did not realize you're in technical environment here, then open your eyes, right? Okay. So I would suggest we also give it, those are, that's not so easy because we just have 3 of those middle rows. The problem is more like how to divide those. There's probably also no way to fix this, like really. We just need lots and lots and lots of power. But I want this to be active all the time, so... Okay, so I did build the refinery part and the part where it produces basically all the raw stuff like the ingots and the crystals and paint and carved decorative blocks, yada yada yada. So I still call this entire site the refinery because, well, that's what it does, right? It refines stuff from the raw materials into something we could use. Why am I actually producing the carved stone type thingies? They sell well. So we should produce tons and tons of paint in very short amount of time. That is awesome. The other stuff will be produced very slowly, but tell me, when was the last time you needed a few, well, in those boxes are fitting 2,000 of each. So as soon as those boxes basically reach the limit, the factories will start to run full. As soon as the factory has run full, it will stop. So basically, of all the items we produce in those factories, we have a stock of 4,000 kind of available if we hang out on the station long enough until it has processed everything. Besides the paint, nothing is really critical because paint is going to get used in huge quantities as soon as we set up the manufacturing part, which will probably be here on the other side, I guess. This is the first part. of the station thing. I am not sure how to do it, but I also want... Well, I got plans for this station. So we did one part, right? We probably are going to do the next part here. Or eventually we are just going to do a mining run soon in the next step. Anyway, slowly but surely I am going with you through the entire process of building a functional and also good looking mining station. The thing is, with making it good looking, you first need to set down all the stuff you actually need to do before you can decide on a design to cover it all up, right? Inside will be technical a lot. Outside we have probably then a bit more options as soon as the station actually is going to produce stuff for us. So around here in this area, I also want to have a little, I don't know, maybe we put it here on this side, like going out here a bit, or actually putting it here on this side. I also want a little resting area thing with actually, stuff that looks like being comfortable. But first, really, let's first put down the functionality of the station, because Wise Man once said form follows function. So first put in the function and then cover it up with a nice form for it, okay? Probably next time, episode 3, we are going to start building the manufacturing area on this side. Yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope I can get this cut together in a non-boring way. Before we leave, I would just like to continue a habit of mine, being the comment of the week thing. And this week's comment goes to Gary Kane, also member of the Starmada server. Check him out. Just telling me, I love how much more simple and useful your miner is than mine was. Yeah, I love getting compliments. Just wanted to also shout out to everyone who has not been picked, because last time I had a comment of the week that was shortly after I left the Star Squadron server. And since then, I never had a real Let's Play episode to pick this habit up again. Well, I had the chance, but then I messed up and forgot, and stuff's not always that easy. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this episode. Please, if so, then also leave a like. And see you guys next time. Bye.